Okay, so done this slide. So we move to the next slide. Okay, the example number 4 is the same. You have to find the sum, but both of the fractions are mixed numbers. 1 over 2 plus 3 5 over 8. Okay, can you see the bar model here? 1 over 2 and 3 5 over 8. Why did you put 8 here? Means you have to make the denominator equal first, correct or not? If you want to make it, if you want to add up this separately also can. Try to take out the 1 and 3 because 1 and 3 is already the whole numbers given in the question, right? So you just add up 1 plus 3 is equals to 4. So 4, make sure you put it aside. Okay, 4. And then 1 over 2 plus 5 over 8. As I said earlier, you have to make the denominator equal, correct or not? So 2 times 4, you will get 8, and 1 times 4, you will get 4. So 4 over class 4 over
8.
4 over 8. Yes, so 4 over 8. So 4 over 8 is the new bar model. Can you all see here? 4 parts are shaded out of 8 here. And then here, no changes because 3 is the whole and 5 over 8. 5 parts are shaded out of 8 parts. Okay, so you need to add up the two fractions. As we have converted these, I mean, we already make the denominator equal just now. So we got 4 over 8. Okay, now 4 over 8 plus 5 over 8. So you should get 9 over 8. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right or not, class? 9 over 8. But
Yes,
9
teacher.
over 8 is your improper fraction. So if you want to convert the improper fraction, 9 over 8, you will get 1 over 8. Correct? Because 1 times 8, 8 plus 1, 9. So 9 over 8. You have to convert it to the mixed numbers. You have no choice. The improper fraction, you must convert it into mixed numbers. So you should get 1 over 8. Okay, but we already have the previous, I mean, we already have the 4, correct or not, that we have add up just now, 1 and 3, remember? So you have to add up all together. So you should get 5 1 over 8. Understand or not? Understand or not? Who still don't understand? Understand also no reply. Who still don't understand also no reply. Hello, class. Can you all understand or not?
Yes,
Don't
teacher.
understand, please let me
I
know.
can understand.
Okay, so example number 5. Subtracting. How you are going to subtract? Unlike fractions. Unlike fraction means the denominator are not equal, right? Okay, who can read the question for me? Just read the question. I don't think so. It's very hard. Class,
There
read
was
the
there was 1 over
1
2
liter.
1 over 2 liter of lemonade in a jar. Matthew drank 1 over 3 liters of lemonade from the jar. How much lemonade was left in the jar?
So that means we need to
Subtract.
subtract, means we need to minus. It's the same concept actually, but the only differences is plus and minus. Okay, you have to add up or you have to minus. That's the difference, but the concept are same. Okay, so 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3. Okay, so how to make the denominator equals? You have to cross multiply, correct or not? 2 times 3, 3 times 2. So 2 times 3 is equals to
6.
6. Okay, so 1 times 3 is equals to
3.
3. So 3 over 6 minus, okay, minus. How about the second fraction? 3 times
2.
2, and then 1 times
2.
2 over.
2 over 6.
Okay, very good. Now 3 over 6 minus 2 over 6 is equals to
1 over 6.
1 over 6. Understand or not? It's the same concept. It's the same concept, but the only differences is what? Minus and addition. Don't get confused if the fraction question is come out in your word problem. Understand or not? You should know how to solve the word problem questions which is involving fractions. Understand or not, class? You have to know what is the mean by altogether, total, what does mean by sum, what does mean by differences. And then if the question asked about how much left and everything, you should know how to differentiate which one is addition and which one is subtraction. No worries, the next lesson, maybe teacher will move to the word problem questions. Understand or not? Any question, for example, number 5 here?
Not
Okay, can you all see here? The one we have done just now, the subtraction, 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3. So you make it the both denominator same. So 2 times 3, 1 times 3, 3 over 6. So you should get 2 over 6. So when you minus, you will get 1 over 6 because it's for subtraction. Understand or not? Understand or not?
understand, teacher.
Okay, so the new fraction is 3 over 6. Can you see the bar model here? 3 over 6 and then 2 over 6. When you minus, you will get 1 over 6. Correct? So 1 is left. So you have to shade one part out of the 6 parts. Understand or not? Who still don't understand? Can understand or not the fraction? I think fraction is the easiest topic ever
Yes, teacher.
in your grade 5, correct? Okay, so the example number 6. You can also find the lowest common multiple denominator, like how we did for the addition just now. Okay, let's try to do for this. 4 over 5 minus 1 over 2. We must first the lowest common denominator of 5 and 2. We have to find first the lowest common denominator for 5 and 2. As we know, the multiples of 5 is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and so on. Okay, understand or not? Don't waste your time until you write the multiples of 5, you get 100. Don't. Once you get the first common multiple of 5 and 2, just leave it. Understand or not? You don't have to find 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 until 100, 200 is wasting of your time. If you want to follow this method lah, it depends on you. Then if few of you know how to do the cross multiplication, just go ahead. Just multiply the both denominator, cross multiply, and then you should know how to make the changes for the numerator as well. So you just proceed with the method that we have learned before, and then you have to simplify the answer. Understand or not? But if few of you still don't know how to find the, how to do the cross multiplication, you even can find the multiples of 5 as I showed here. And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So don't waste your time. Once you got the first common multiple of 5 and 2, which is 10, just stop it. Understand or not? Understand or not? Just stop there. So 10 must be the lowest common denominator. So you can use the 10 for your new denominator. Understand or not, class? Understand, huh? So this is the working. So 4/5, 1/2. You have to minus, but teacher say you can even cross multiply the 5 and 2. So 5 times 2 is 10, 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10, 1 times 5 is 5. So 8, you have to minus with the 3. Can you see the bar model, how they showed for the subtraction? The total here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 is the total denominator, correct or not? So you have to draw 10 parts. And then here, the 4/5, we have changed. We have to do the, some methods to get the 8/10, correct or not? So it's 8/10 here. Can you all see? And then how to minus 1/2? You got 5/10 after you do the multiplication. So you have to minus with 5/10. Okay, class. Now 8/10 minus 5/10 is equals to is equals to 8/10. 3/10. Very good. So the balance is 3. That means only 3 parts should shade for the bar model. Understand or not, class? Because if the question didn't ask about the bar model, don't waste your time. If you want to do, show your bar model also doesn't matter for me. If the question mentioned that show your working in bar model, means I want you to show the bar model and also the working for the normal fractions. Don't just give me the answer in your worksheets. Show the working. If the question asks about the bar model, even I have guided for few of you last time. If you don't know how to do the bar model in Acrobat, please draw in a piece of paper, take photo and send to me. Understand or not? For your questions, for the questions that I have given for today's lesson. Understand or not? Understand or not, class?
Understand, teacher.
Okay, this one is for example number 7. Molly bought 1/2 liter of juice for her children. The children drank 1/4 liter of the juice. How much juice in liters was left? Okay, is the same. Okay, 2 1/2 and then 1/4. You have to minus. So make sure you have to make the, okay, 2 is, this is the subtraction, correct or not? Your whole number is 2 and then your second whole number is 1, correct or not? So 2 you have to minus with 1, you will get 1. You must minus because this is for the subtraction. Okay, so 2, if you minus with 1, you will get 1, correct? So put it aside, the 1. Understand or not? Now come back to the fraction. 1/2 minus 1/4. Okay, class. How? 1/2 minus 1/4. You have to make the denominator equal. How? 2 times 2, you will get 4. And then 1 times 2. Correct or not? It's 2/4 plus 1/4. Sorry, minus 1/4. Correct or not, class?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. 2 times 2, 4. 1 times 2, 2. So 2/4 minus
It
what?
goes to 1/1.
Is equals to 1/4. Very good. Okay, so bought and minus with the drank. So the answer you will get 1/4. But where is the whole number that we have calculated just now? How much is the whole number?
1.
1. So the final answer is 1/4. Understand or not?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Yeah. Okay, the last example. This is the last example. Find the differences between 2/3, and 1/6. Differences mean you have to
Find the difference.
find the differences. Yeah, how? Subtract. Very good. Okay, who can explain? This is the last slide for today's lesson. Okay, who can explain this to teacher?
Pin.
Together with the bar model. Faster lah. Who can explain?
Oh, you need teacher.
Daniel no need. Adish no need. Who else can explain? I already explained 17 slides. This is the last slide. Help me to explain that. Any volunteer? Any volunteer? Any volunteer?
Teacher, can I try?
Yes, Herman, you may try.
Songshan Station. Wow.
Hey, Hosana. Faster.
Nonsense. 3 multiplied 2 is 6. 2 multiplied 2 is 4. Equal 4/6 minus 1/6.
Very good.
Is 3/6.
Very good.
3/6. Simplify is 1/2.
How to simplify?
3 divide 3. 6 divide 3.
Okay, very good. Then
2 minus 1 is 1 equal 1/2.
1/2. Very good. Because the whole number also you have to minus together. 2 and minus 1. You will get 1. So 1/2. Okay. Any question, class? Before we end the call. Any questions for this topic? Addition and subtraction of unlike.
No, teacher.
No question. Wow, Josephine, now only I can hear your voice, huh? Class, any question?